Mystery as Eamonn Holmes is snubbed by his new TV wife after backlash over Isabel Webster's sacking. The professional career of veteran broadcaster Eamonn Holmes has recently taken a turbulent turn, drawing widespread attention from media outlets and fans alike. The unexpected departure of Isabel Webster, his longtime co-host on GB News, and the subsequent fallout have sparked speculation about behind-the-scenes tensions, power dynamics, and the future of his on-screen partnerships. The departure of Isabel Webster. Isabel Webster's exit from GB News came as a shock to many, including Holmes himself. Reports suggest that the move was prompted by a scheduling conflict. Channel executives allegedly requested Webster to increase her on-screen commitments from 3 days a week to 5, aligning her schedule with Holmes. However, Webster reportedly declined, citing personal and professional constraints, which ultimately led to her departure. Holmes, who had co-hosted with Webster since the inception of GB News, appeared blindsided by the decision. While he briefly acknowledged her departure on social media, the brevity of his statement led some to question his level of support for Webster. Fans of the pair expressed disappointment, with many accusing GB News of mishandling the situation. Introduction of Ellie Costello as co-host. Following Webster's departure, Ellie Costello was announced as Holmes' new co-host. Costello, a rising star at GB News, was seen as a fresh addition to the network's morning lineup. However, the on-screen chemistry between Holmes and Costello has reportedly been far from seamless. Observers have noted a lack of warmth in their interactions, further fueled by Costello's social media activity. Despite appearing regularly alongside Holmes on the show, she has refrained from mentioning him or sharing behind-the-scenes moments, sparking rumors of tension between the two. Fans have described the partnership as awkward, with some suggesting that Costello is wary of being drawn into the controversy surrounding Holmes and Webster. The backlash against Holmes. The controversy surrounding Webster's exit has placed Holmes in a difficult position. Critics have accused him of not doing enough to support Webster during the scheduling dispute, while others have speculated that he may have played a role in her removal. Holmes has vehemently denied these claims, insisting that he had no say in Webster's departure. In a recent interview, Holmes stated, "I had no part in Isabel's exit. It was a decision made by management, and I was not consulted. I've always respected Isabel and enjoyed working with her." Despite his denial, the criticism has continued, with some fans calling for a boycott of the show in solidarity with Webster. GB News strategic restructuring. Webster's departure is part of a broader shakeup at GB News, which has seen several high-profile presenters leave or be reassigned in recent months. Industry insiders suggest that the network is attempting to refresh its lineup to attract a younger audience and boost ratings. Mark Dolan, another prominent presenter, was also recently let go, further highlighting the extent of the network's restructuring. While these changes are seen as necessary by some, others have criticized GB News for its lack of transparency and the impact on staff morale. Personal turmoil for Holmes. Adding to Holmes' challenges is the turmoil in his personal life. His long-standing marriage to Ruth Langsford reportedly ended earlier this year, with Holmes now in a new relationship with PR professional Katie Alexander. The breakdown of his marriage and the public scrutiny surrounding his new relationship have added further strain to an already difficult period for the broadcaster. Fan reactions and the future of GB News. Fans of Holmes have expressed mixed reactions to the changes. While some have sympathized with his position, others have criticized him for his perceived role in Webster's exit and the awkward dynamic with Costello. Social media platforms have been flooded with comments from viewers, many of whom have called for a return of the Holmes-Webster pairing. As GB News continues its restructuring efforts, the network's leadership faces the challenge of retaining its audience while navigating the fallout from these recent changes. Holmes, for his part, appears determined to move forward, focusing on his role as a broadcaster and addressing the controversies head-on. The mystery surrounding the dynamics between Holmes and Costello, coupled with the backlash over Webster's sacking, ensures that this story is far from over. For now, GB News viewers will be watching closely to see how this professional drama unfolds in the weeks and months to come. Ruth Langsford plans singles night with Colleen Nolan after Eamonn Holmes' heartbreak. Loose Women's Colleen Nolan has said she is planning a girly weekend with Ruth Langsford in the wake of the Pals' recent heartbreaks. Colleen Nolan has revealed plans for a girls' weekend with fellow Loose Women star Ruth Langsford, as both find themselves single again. Last year saw Ruth part ways with Eamonn Holmes after 14 years of marriage, while Colleen ended her relationship with Michael Jones, whom she met on Tinder, after 3 years together. The news of Ruth and Eamonn's divorce came as a shock to fans when it was announced by a spokesperson in May. In a recent chat with Woman magazine, Colleen, 59, expressed excitement about spending quality time with Ruth. "I think we should. I'm not sure about nights out, but she's gonna spend a weekend with me." She added, "We're gonna have a girly weekend. I'm going to show her around and take her to the local pub, it'll be fabulous." Colleen has been a pillar of support for Ruth, reciprocating the care she received from Ruth during her own marital troubles. Speaking to Bella magazine, Colleen shared, "I support her like she supported me when my marriage was not in a good place," reports The Express. She continued, "And Ruth was really supportive. That's what friends do." Colleen also commended Ruth for her strength and discretion during her split, noting that they keep in touch regularly. "Ruth and I keep in touch all the time. She's back at work now, which is great because I really missed her," she divulged. Colleen Nolan expressed her admiration for Ruth's handling of her personal situation. Colleen stated, "I don't want to say too much because it's not my business to say Ruth's life, but what I will say from a friend's point of view is, I've never met anyone that has handled something with so much dignity and pride. She's just such a lady, more of a lady than I'll ever be. I would have spilled my guts right now, as I do, that's my problem, I say too much. She's been absolutely amazing, she really has." Colleen attributed her own recent split to a hectic schedule and difficulties adjusting to new circumstances, but revealed that she and Michael have maintained their friendship. The singer was previously married to actor Shane Ritchie for 9 years, followed by Ray Fensome, whom she was married to from 2007 to 2018.